Hey guys, so I have got some tomatoes. Oh, I think I got one. Yeah. So these are the Corvus tomatoes, and I'll take you by the plant on my way out. And this one is one of the Rapunzel tomatoes. So these are the first tomatoes that I've gotten red out of the strip of big pots. But in the vegetable garden here, I don't know, there's some kind of pest on my peanuts, some kind of pest, I don't know what one. I've been fertilizing, it's getting hot. At this size, I probably will leave the flowers on. This size, no. Probably not those, definitely not this Peppa Peach stripies. They're taking forever to grow. I have popped off most of the flowering seed heads on this lemon basil, and my hands smell amazing, but the thing is, I mean, it's getting sun now, right? But I think this bed gets less sun than maybe over there, because those are growing really fast, and these are taking a hot minute. But that one's kind of stunted. This one's kind of big. This one for sure, I will leave these on to let this grow peppers, because it's big. The rest of them, I think it's more time. I have done nothing and will do nothing with these potatoes. I see, just some kind of old leaf, the underleaves. We'll see. I don't know. I just didn't harvest these last fall is what happened. So that's why they're all here. But I do think they're about to put on their flowers. Their flowers. If you can see that. So we'll see. I do know that this is not a dwarf tomato. This one in the middle. Now I got beat up for sure in the, what am I trying to say? The hail really gave this one a number, but I could just see it's clearly going tall, right? This is an indeterminate vining type tomato. I don't know what type of tomato it is because I don't think I planted any of those. I have no idea why. This should be, right? What is this? I don't know. This should be a dwarf, right? It was with all the dwarves, so I have no idea what it's supposed to be. I know this is a dwarf. I know the one behind is a dwarf. We'll just have to find out together. So I do see some sweet pea flowers, and these are probably the only sweet pea flowers I'll get all year. It's getting really hot and everything's gonna die. That's okay. Anytime I even get one sweet pea flower, I'm excited, because I live in a very hot climate and I shouldn't have any. Hello, friend. Hello, friend. These Anaheims are getting big, so this one's still kind of small, and I do look for flowers on this one to pluck off, but the rest of these are getting tall and they have flowers. This one has one right there, you can probably see. So we will keep those flowers on to try and get some peppers. I did plant melons here, and there's one way back there that you probably won't even tell. Let me see. Here's one right there. So there's another one around here. I planted 4, but we'll see how it goes. I'm letting this rattlesnake bean just kind of do its thing. This is probably the first dahlia that I ever grew from seed, and it's just this pretty pink, and so I leave it every year. Makes me happy. But yeah, so these are actually growing quicker than those over there. These get sun, but I don't think they get the same amount of sun as these guys. I think these guys get the full day sun. So usually this thing takes over a lot faster, and I'm hoping that it will just kind of go this year a lot over there, because I depend on it to shade out this bed from the evening. Look, sorry, dragonfly. To shade this bed so that these raspberries and some of these perennial crops can survive the heat, right? That looks really, really bad. That little Swiss chard looks rough. This Gandalf looks like it's gonna start turning color soon. I don't know. It looks like it's got a disease, but it also is really hot, so I have no idea. The lower down leaves don't look bad, which is not typical of blight. Usually blight starts from the bottom up. So I don't know. Over here, we've got our first flowers on the, Carminat beans. We've gotten that tall. These guys, one of those is hit over the top. I don't know if you can see it, but right there, it's over the top. So those should make a good kind of shade, hopefully. And this tomato, whatever it is growing up. That tomato's growing up. The one back there is growing up. So I'm pretty excited about that. some weird looking business on my rattlesnake bean, but also old leaves and new leaves coming out looking just fine. So I'm just leaving it. Oh, look. Okay, I've been spraying off the aphids, and I'm just fighting them right now, but I am actually going to pick. This is pretty typical of the size of bean I get from a rattlesnake bean. And I'm going to pick all the ones I would normally pick, and then I'm going to come by and hose off these aphids again. If I keep hosing them off on the regular, they'll they'll go away eventually. It's just going to take a minute. But look, maybe I won't hose them off. Look, we got a ladybug. I might leave them for her little babies. So, sorry, just picking while we talk. But that's what I'm saying. Like, so this is 1, 2, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 pole beans. 5 beans. Wow, those aphids are terrible. I don't know if you guys can see them, but ew. Okay. All right. So 5 beans. Bean vines. I'm looking also for tomatoes. Oop, look at those little tomatoes. And that also looks a little tall for a dwarf, but we're gonna go with the flow and see how it turns out. Let's see. Oh, look down here. Oh no, I hate it when I take a leaf with it. Another one. Let's see, that one looks big enough. The other one's not so much. These 2 look big enough. Now, I do need a step stool to get up to the top. But some of these, I can get without one. Like these guys, if they're down low enough, I can pull them without a step stool. But what I'm trying to show you guys is with 5 vines. With 5 vines, I've got a 2-person family and about 5 minutes. This is enough for the 2 of us for sure, for a meal. And there's actually still beans on here that I have not picked. So what I'm trying to tell you is I only have 5 vines that I'm growing. For your family, if you actually had one every 4 inches, like you could, you would be no other beans. You wouldn't need any other beans, and you'd be in beans all summer long, because that's why I grow rattlesnake. They tough it out in the heat. I mean, they still struggle. All beans struggle for the most part in the heat, but they do last through the summer, and they give beans through the summer. So anyway, pretty happy about that, guys. Pretty happy about that. Let's go put these in my little basket. Oh, I broke one of my beans. Okay, that's pretty good. So I cannot recommend enough the rattlesnake bean for y'all. It's just, and like this, see, it's how it's branching sideways. Most pole beans will just go up straight and kind of, that's all they do. But this one does side branch. So anyway, let me get back on track. So I see a lot of flowers, on my tomatoes. And it's going to be in the 80s this week, which is still within a viable temperature range. When it gets real hot, most of these aren't going to produce, right? That's one of the reasons I do dwarves, because they are quick to produce before it gets real hot. And I'll probably leave these through the summer just to see how they, do. If I find one that is amazing, well, that'll be the one we grow, right? So, okay, I did a green stalk, but it looks terrible. Half of the plants just got like toast, and I've been watering so diligently, but this gets full sun all day. And some of these, especially my strawberries, are like, yeah, no ma'am, we're not. So yeah, they're all dying. This one might make it, but all the rest of them look like terrible. So I mean, I am happy to have some cheerful ones. Everything I bought was full sun and was supposed to be able to take the heat, but half of the things I put in here are just like, no, we're not doing this, right? So I don't know, guys. I don't know. We'll see. Couldn't be happier with the raspberries. This one in particular, I just was not expecting anything to get this big this year, because it's just so hot. And every time I try to grow raspberries, they have failed miserably. They hate it here. But so far this year, guys, now I know it's gonna get really hot, and they may just be like kaputs, right, when it gets really hot, but so far so good. And I'm excited. And like, if these beans, right, grow up in that hognut grows over to give it some shade. Maybe in the afternoon shade, you know, get off of there. They'll get some afternoon shade and maybe they'll survive what you are. I know you're not good though. Yeah, variegation on a leaf, never a good sign. So let's see. Over here, I did notice this guy. Like he was up and then he fell. So I'm not really sure what happened to him, but let's help him out a little. And let's help you out a little too. This is the direction you should be going. Well, you'll figure it out. So anyway, the stevia is looking good. I have kept on top of the weeding, but I do need to, I can see some in here that I need to come and get, but I'm really excited. Okay, this I'm gonna pull because this is a lima bean. I don't want lima beans. I want green potted beans. Variegated shampoo ginger, looking beautiful. Ooh, girl, I have got to get over here and weed. Look at all this. I don't get back here very often, clearly. But yeah, I need to get back here and weed all this. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, I really don't want strawberries in here. I have to pull that. So anyway, like I said, we did have my husband had an accident this week, so a lot of the plans we had just really got wiped. So I'll be playing catch up, and a lot of the plans I did have for the summer probably will not happen because I can't do some of the physical things that he can. But you know what? We're going to be grateful for all the good things we have, and he's going to be fine. Just going to take some time, and yeah, so I'm excited. Oh, look, guys, I don't know if you can see the native bee. Is he still around it? Where'd he go? Oh no. Well, there was a native bee around the flowers, and I thought it was really cool. So, oh well. Oh, there he is. There you go. They're not quite open yet, buddy. Those ones are closed. The one down low is open, though. You know what? There's aphids on him, too. He may be trying to do that. Anyway, guys, I've taken up enough of your time. Thanks for spending some time with me. I hope that you guys have a beautiful week and that things in your garden bring you joy. I'll talk to you later.